Have you ever thought about how much power our words have? With just one word, you can change your life and the way you relate to others. Your words can bring about positive change in your life and the lives of those around you, or they can have negative consequences that affect your relationships with others. The damage caused by negative speech goes way beyond just being a social no-no. They affect our spiritual and psychological states, right down to our very essence. When you speak badly about other people, whether you're angry, jealous, or just thoughtless, you're not just affecting those around you, you're also shaping your own reality. Negative speech is like a mirror. It reflects a troubled inner world and projects it outward, attracting similar negativity into your life. Think back to a time when words spoken in haste led to a misunderstanding with a friend, or when a harsh critique caused a rift in a family relationship. These examples show how negative speech can drive people you care about away, creating obstacles where there should be connections. At a deeper level, engaging in such unethical behavior gradually erodes trust and respect, not just from others, but also in how you view yourself. From a spiritual standpoint, the words you speak are thought to add up to karma. Each negative utterance adds to a balance sheet of blessings and misfortune. This isn't just about superstition. It's about understanding how your words can affect your life. Speaking negatively can make things tough for you in the long run, while words of kindness and positivity are like sunlight, encouraging growth and fostering connections. It's impossible to overstate the power of positive speech to transform your life. Just as negative words can have a negative effect, positive speech attracts good things into your life and the lives of those you touch. This isn't just about being optimistic. It's about understanding how your words can influence reality, promote well-being, and STR. And then the connections between people. When you choose to speak positively, whether it's offering words of encouragement, expressing gratitude, or simply sharing a kind thought, you're doing more than just putting a smile on someone's face. You're making a difference in a big way. Psychologically speaking, speaking positively can have a big impact on your mental health. It can lead to increased happiness, less stress, and a more optimistic outlook on life. This isn't just hearsay. Many studies have shown that positive communication can improve your emotional well-being, resilience, and overall satisfaction with life. What's more, the impact of positive communication on your relationships is huge. When you create a supportive, understanding, and caring environment, you strengthen the relationships you have with others. This builds trust and respect, which are essential for any business. Think about the last time someone said something kind that really made a difference in your day. How did it not only lift your spirits but also deepen your connection with that person? Putting a positive spin on things is a choice. It's a powerful tool that can help you navigate the complexities of life and relationships. It's about creating an environment where everyone can grow, be happy, and succeed not just for you, but for the whole team. In a world that often focuses on the negative, your decision to speak positively is a beacon of hope, showing the way to a more compassionate, understanding, and joyful way of life. The first step to transforming your speech and attracting good fortune into your life is to embrace positivity. This means choosing to see the good in situations and people, and making sure your speech reflects this optimistic viewpoint. It's about changing your focus from what's missing to appreciating what's there, from dwelling on problems to finding solutions, and from criticizing to encouraging those around you. Think about a regular day. You'll come across all kinds of situations, from minor setbacks to major hurdles. Embracing positivity isn't about ignoring the difficulties. It's about looking for the positives and seeing what you can learn from them. When you're chatting about your day, don't dwell on the negatives. Instead, focus on the good stuff, the kind gestures, the challenges you overcame, and the unexpected joys. This approach doesn't just change the way you interact with others, making you a source of inspiration for them, it also changes how you think. The good news is that positive speech reinforces positive thinking, which in turn can significantly enhance your mental health, reduce stress, and foster a sense of well-being. Plus, it helps you build better relationships. People are naturally drawn to those who radiate hope and joy. When you make this a habit, you're not just making your own life better, you're also spreading positivity to the people you interact with. The second thing you can do is practice gratitude. Making a point of saying thank you more often helps you to focus on the good things in life. This practice is about more than just a quick thought of thankfulness. It's about saying thank you out loud, whether it's for the morning coffee that gets you going, the colleague who helped you meet a tight deadline, or the simple, peaceful moments at home after a long day. Adding gratitude to your speech helps you see the value in every experience and interaction, no matter how small. For example, saying thank you to a friend for being there for you when you need it not only makes your bond stronger, but also reminds you of the people in your life who are there for you too. Likewise, showing gratitude for the little things in life can turn everyday moments into sources of joy and contentment. There are some great psychological benefits to verbalizing your gratitude. It creates a positive atmosphere around you, attracting people who think the same way and helping you build strong, supportive relationships. On top of that, it boosts your mental health by cutting down on anxiety and making you feel good. Focusing on the good stuff in your life can help you see challenges in a better light. By making gratitude a regular thing, you're not just changing the way you speak, you're creating a positive environment that affects your life and the lives of those around you. You'll attract good things and encourage a culture of appreciation. The third way to change your reality and attract good things through the power of speech is to use affirmations. Positive affirmations are powerful statements that encourage a positive outlook and help you stay focused on achieving your goals. These affirmations are like verbal anchors, helping you stay positive and make your goals and aspirations a reality. You can easily incorporate affirmations into your daily routine. For example, you could start your day by saying something like, "Today I am brimming with energy and overflowing with joy." Or you could affirm, "I am surrounded by abundance and everything I need comes to me effortlessly." When you speak these statements with conviction, they not only boost your morale but also get your subconscious working to recognize and seize opportunities. Picture yourself facing a tough situation at work or in your personal life. Instead of letting doubt or fear get the better of you, you can give yourself a boost with affirmations like, "I can overcome any obstacle," or "I attract positive solutions and outcomes." This practice helps you shift your focus from problems to solutions. It also makes you more resilient, so you can handle life's ups and downs with grace and confidence. Affirmations are like a verbal compass, guiding your thoughts, actions, and reactions towards positivity. They remind you of your strengths, what you're worth, and what you're capable of, which makes it more likely that you'll achieve what you believe. When you make affirmations part of your everyday speech, you not only feel better, but you also inspire those around you. This creates an environment where optimism is the norm and good things happen. Another strategy is to give genuine compliments. This isn't just about saying nice things to make someone feel good. It's about recognizing and sharing your appreciation for the value, achievements, or qualities you admire in others. When you make it a point to highlight the good in those around you, you not only spread kindness but also strengthen connections, creating a ripple effect of positivity that can spread through your community and beyond. Just think about the effect of telling a colleague what a great job they did on a project. This kind of recognition not only boosts their morale but also encourages a culture of appreciation and teamwork in your workplace. Similarly, when you notice and tell a friend or family member about their strengths, it strengthens your bond, shows them they matter, and helps them feel good about themselves. Complimenting others does more than make their day. It also makes you feel good, which helps you feel more positive about yourself. As you look for and say nice things about other people, you'll find that you start to look for the good in yourself and in the situations you're in. This change in mindset attracts people who think the same way and creates an environment where everyone is encouraged to succeed. When you make a point of giving genuine compliments in your daily interactions, you're not just offering words of kindness. You're also creating a positive environment that strengthens the social fabric around you. This practice of acknowledging the good in others not only builds stronger, more meaningful connections, but also sets the stage for a shared journey towards a more compassionate, prosperous future. The fifth strategy is about having constructive conversations. This approach is about focusing on the problem and then moving on to solutions during discussions. When you steer conversations towards potential solutions and positive outcomes, you not only create a positive environment, but you also empower those involved to think in new ways and work together. Think about this: a team is working on a project and hits a snag. Instead of dwelling on what went wrong or pointing fingers, start a conversation that asks, "How can we tackle this? What can we learn from this situation to improve going forward?" This can really shift the team dynamic. Having these constructive conversations helps people think in a way that allows them to grow and adapt, which are essential for getting past obstacles and achieving success. This approach isn't just for the workplace. It can be used in all areas of life. No matter if you're talking about relationship issues with a partner or debating societal problems, focusing on constructive solutions gives you a sense of hope and agency. It takes the conversation beyond just complaining or criticizing, getting everyone involved in working together to make things better. Having constructive conversations is a great way to make positive changes. It's all about working together, coming up with new ideas, and thinking ahead. When you choose to focus on solutions, you're helping to create a culture where people see challenges as opportunities for growth, not insurmountable barriers. This approach doesn't just improve relationships at work and at home, it also attracts positive energy and outcomes. It's all part of the plan to make the world a more optimistic, solution-oriented place. The sixth strategy is to try to avoid gossip and criticism. This means you should actively choose not to take part in conversations that are unkind or negative about other people. Gossiping isn't just hurtful to the people involved, it also damages your own reputation and contributes to a toxic work environment. Instead, focus on having positive conversations. This shows respect, trust, and positivity. When you're tempted to engage in gossip, think about how your words will affect the person being discussed and your own character and values. It's important to remember that gossip can erode trust and damage relationships, sometimes irreparably. If you don't take part in or encourage negative talk, you're showing that respectful and constructive communication is the way to go. If you choose to redirect conversations away from criticism and towards more positive or neutral topics, you can influence the social climate around you in a big way. For example, if a colleague starts to complain about another team member's work ethic, you could suggest talking about ways to improve team collaboration instead. This helps to steer clear of a culture of blame and encourages a solution-focused approach to challenges. Avoiding gossip and criticism is a key part of mindfulness and integrity. It shows that we value kindness and understanding in our interactions. By taking this approach, you help create a supportive and positive environment, and encourage others to do the same. This not only helps you in your personal and professional relationships, but it also shows your commitment to building a community where people talk to each other with empathy, respect, and a constructive attitude. The seventh and most important thing to remember is to speak with intention. This practice means you have to stop and think before you speak, checking that what you're saying is true, necessary, and kind. When you take this mindful approach, you make sure that your contributions to any conversation are thoughtful, respectful, and constructive. This helps to improve the quality of your interactions and relationships. Picture this: you're in a heated discussion where emotions are running high and the urge to respond impulsively is strong. When you're in the thick of it, applying the principle of intentional speech can make a big difference. Asking yourself if what you're about to say is true, serves a purpose, and is expressed with kindness can help you steer the conversation towards a more positive and productive resolution. This approach helps you avoid misunderstandings and conflicts, and it also builds a reputation for you as someone who communicates clearly, with compassion, and with respect. People come to respect your opinion and value your input because they know you think before you speak. Plus, when you use these filters truth, necessity, and kindness, you create an internal environment of self-awareness and self-control, which helps you grow and thrive. Speaking with intention is more than just a communication tactic. It's about making a positive contribution to the world around you. It shows you understand how words can heal, uplift, and inspire, as well as how they can harm and divide. When you choose to speak with intention, you accept the responsibility that comes with this power. This means that your speech can become a bridge to understanding, connection, and positive change. The eighth key to making the most of your speech is to listen actively. This practice is about more than just hearing words. It means being open and respectful in conversations, really listening to what the other person has to say, and showing that you're interested in their perspective. When you actively listen, you create a positive, reciprocal dialogue where everyone feels valued and understood. In your day-to-day interactions, whether it's with a colleague discussing a project or a friend sharing personal news, active listening can really transform the nature of the exchange. By giving your full attention, nodding in agreement, and responding thoughtfully, you show that you value the speaker's input and respect their viewpoint. This not only strengthens your relationships, but also creates a culture of mutual respect and collaboration. Active listening is a great way to resolve conflicts and navigate difficult conversations. If you really understand the other person's perspective, without making any quick judgments or interrogating, you can address the real issue and work towards a constructive solution. This doesn't mean you have to agree with everything, but it makes sure that everyone's voice is heard and considered, which helps build a more harmonious and understanding relationship. Plus, when you listen actively, you show others how to communicate well, which encourages them to do the same. This creates a virtuous cycle where dialogues are characterized by empathy, respect, and a genuine desire to understand. When you add active listening to your communication toolkit, you not only boost your own ability to influence and connect with others, but you also contribute to creating a more compassionate and communicative community. Another way to enrich your life and the lives of those around you with your speech is to cultivate empathy. Use empathy as your guide when you speak, and steer your conversations towards understanding and compassion. Empathy in speech means really putting yourself in someone else's shoes, feeling with them, and letting that deep understanding shape how you communicate. Empathy helps you connect with anyone, whether it's a casual chat with a stranger or a deep discussion with a loved one. It changes how you respond, making it more than just reacting to words. It's about connecting with the emotions behind those words. For example, when a colleague shares a problem, instead of immediately jumping to solutions, empathetic speech involves acknowledging their feelings, showing that you understand their distress, and then offering support in a gentle way. This empathetic approach really helps to strengthen relationships. It gets rid of walls of defensiveness, builds bridges of trust, and creates a safe space where vulnerability is met with kindness, not judgment. Empathy in speech helps people feel comfortable opening up, sharing more freely, and engaging in genuine dialogue, knowing they won't be judged. Plus, when you practice empathy in your speech, it has a positive effect on others around you. It creates a culture of empathy, where understanding and compassion are the building blocks of communication. This doesn't just make personal interactions better, it also improves the way we talk to each other as a society. So, when you let empathy guide your speech, you're not just improving your own interactions. You're also helping to make the world a place where every conversation is an opportunity for deeper connection and mutual understanding. Another key strategy is to recognize the value of silence. Sometimes, the best thing you can do is stay silent. It can have a positive and impactful effect on the situation. Learning to be silent is an art. It's about understanding the power of just being there for someone or in a moment without the need for words. This practice is based on the idea that not every situation requires us to speak up. Sometimes, our silent support can say a lot more than any words ever could. Think about this: a friend is going through a tough time, and you want to help. Often words, no matter how well-intentioned, just don't provide the comfort we're looking for. In these situations, your silent presence, just being there to listen and to hold space, can offer comfort and strength that words might not convey. Similarly, when things get heated in a discussion, it can be helpful to choose silence over adding to the intensity. This can help prevent misunderstandings and preserve relationships, allowing for cooler heads to prevail and meaningful dialogue to resume later. Practicing silence when needed also teaches us to be self-restrained and mindful in our interactions. It helps us think about what we're saying before we say it, so that when we do speak up, our words are thoughtful, necessary, and kind. This mindful approach to communication helps create a more respectful and harmonious environment, whether it's in personal relationships, at work, or in public discourse. So, embracing moments of silence isn't just about being passive. It's about making a powerful choice to enhance the quality of our interactions and the well-being of those involved. When you recognize that silence can be the best contribution, you show respect for how people feel and how communication works. This helps create a culture where people feel understood and can connect meaningfully. When you start speaking positively, it has a knock-on effect that goes way beyond the conversation you're having. It helps you to grow as a person, strengthen relationships, and attract good things into your life. When you make a commitment to speaking positively, you're not just changing the words that come out of your mouth. You're changing how you think, which in turn changes how you see the world. This change is noticed. It makes people want to get closer to you, eager to bask in your optimism, and opens doors to opportunities that were previously hidden by negativity. Think about how much good it does to give a colleague a pat on the back for a job well done. Recognizing others in this way not only boosts their morale, but also fosters a culture of appreciation and teamwork within your workplace. Or think about the strength of a relationship where people are always saying thank you and showing their appreciation. In this way, positive speech acts as both glue and lubricant, strengthening relationships and making it easier to resolve conflicts. These aren't just hypotheticals. These are real results of choosing to be positive. There are lots of stories of people who have noticed a big difference in their mental health, their relationships with others, and their careers when they start to think more positively. They've seen doors open, not because the world around them necessarily changed, but because they changed how they interacted with the world by speaking positively. This transformation, which was sparked by the power of positive speech, goes to show that there's a simple truth at the heart of it. Changing your RDS can change your world. As we go through life, the words we choose are our guide. Our words can either steer us towards turmoil through negative speech, or guide us to prosperity with positivity. It's important to remember that when negativity taints our words, it not only affects our path with misfortune, but also our relationships. The power of positive speech is huge. It can help you grow, strengthen relationships, and attract good things. Every day, you get to choose whether your words are going to be positive or negative. Choose your words carefully, use positivity as your language, and share your stories of transformation. When you do this, you become a source of inspiration for others, helping them navigate their own journeys with kindness, understanding, and optimism.